Hello, everyone. StudiousToe here. Welcome to the Bagel Nation. I would just like to remind you that last time on Geoguessr, we got 5,000 points on an Australia map. That has never been done before by anyone in the history of Geoguessr. So needless to say, I'm kind of a big deal. But let's get to it. Let's get to round numero 4. US is my guess. Have we gotten all English speaking so far? We got New Zealand and Australia. I can't remember the first map. I think that was America though, so been a nice English speaking. That helps me out. Looks like we've got yet another one, unless this is a major curveball thrown our way. English, I can deal with not being English, but it certainly does help. Okay, let's look at these signs. Let's focus. Elect someone. Okay. I'm having a lot of trouble navigating, if you can't tell. That is exasperating my slow pace thus far. My general waywardness so far as this is concerned. Okay, let's check over here, see if we can look at one of these road signs. 107. Don't really have a good look at that. I'd like to get a better look to see what this road we are on and see if that sign happens to give us the shape of our state. Or the shape of our state of mind. Okay, well, it doesn't. Maybe this sign. Sign, Google car, just everyone. You had one job, like. It kind of looks like Ohio to me or something. Not Ohio. What am I thinking? Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Just kind of that rounded blob of a state shape, but it might not be state shapes we're looking at. It's kind of hard to tell. I think I like to assume. Wasu and Cosby? Bill Cosby isn't particularly popular right now, I'd say. That's another story for another day. Not like my fascinating commentary on the American view of the Middle East in the previous video. Well, somewhere with agriculture, looks like. Well, it's been a pretty fruitless game so far. Map, not game. Game has been pretty fruitful, if I may say so myself. I do say so myself. 2 very good. Had 1 good, 1 very good, and 1 perfect score so far. So, elect president. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this map. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Playing about it until it changes. I think that's a speed limit of 50, but who knows, man. United States. That's my guess. It's funnier every time I say it. Okay. At least zoom out so we get a little better view of things. I'm not liking this map. We could be looking Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa. These are the kinds of signs that we would normally find information on if we had a good camera, but Google doesn't have its crap together enough to give us a good view of random places in the United States. I don't know, man. Do not know. I do not know. I mean, it's hard to say if any information could be useful, just given the quality of the camera. We probably have seen some sort of information that would be useful. Bowling, so somewhere with bowling doesn't narrow anything down for us, but you seen any fascinating signs going in this direction? Probably not, but maybe. It's hard to tell with these bad cameras, and really we haven't. This seems generic enough. I'm not gonna say it looks entirely generic, but the yawns are real tonight. Wow, I'm tired. This is gonna be the last thing I do before going to bed, I think. Something. Where City, I think. Elect that same election sign. We see again. Uh, Awkward noises. 107. But we're getting into town at least, so I think this is still the main road, but I could be wrong. Marathon State Bank. Okay, well, if we look around long enough, we might find something useful. I'm hoping. I am holding out hope. We'll go for another few minutes. I mean, there's got to be some clue. Gotta have something, man. Gotta have faith. Gotta have hope. Gotta have other buzzwords. Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. Well, now I'm just lost. I don't know what direction we came from, really. I think we came from this way. This works for me. Yeah. Maybe it's in my head, but this has been working a little wonky for me. It's been a little funky. I like to use the little circle on the ground to navigate, to traverse the world, and it's been a little wonky. Been a little wonky. just feels kind of generic, relatively small town America. Feels. Feels like I want to make a guess. These cracked roads suggest Texas. Pickup trucks, larger vehicles also would lead to Texas. Could be kind of eastern Texas, it feels like. I think that's going to be my guess if nothing comes up. Otherwise, northeastern, just so that we cover our bases and can't be too far from any place. I could see this being a. Could be West Texas. Oh. Yeah, I need to get to sleep, everybody. Just so you know. I know you really care about my sleep cycles. I don't sleep too well these days. I haven't been sleeping well lately. For a variety of reasons. My roommate likes to stay out late. Sometimes wakes me up when he comes in. Usually unintentional, but I'm not the heaviest of sleepers. I haven't been sleeping through nights much recently. I don't know why I'm opening up so much on my gaming YouTube channel. But well, I'm feeling okay about just kind of guessing East Texas. It feels lush enough to be East Texas, maybe not the rest of the state, but like kind of over by Louisiana or Louisiana, they might say. Camera. I mean, the truck meta, the road meta, those both lead me towards more southern, warmer places. The road also suggests drier. I mean, I'm kind of aimlessly wandering at this point. I think we came this way before, or somewhere near here that looked similar enough, and it all starts to look the same at some point. But I think I'm gonna have to make my guess, and really, I'm pretty disappointed, but we're not gonna too much better. I don't think. Wisconsin. Okay, so that ruined our very good game. We're just gonna have a pretty good game. We're looking 19,000 is definitely in reach. 20,000 could be even as well. Are we gonna get? This kind of feels like we might be getting all English speaking. Just another U.S. Feeling pretty U.S. at this point. Not necessarily an objection, just doesn't challenge me so much. I suppose last time that challenged me. My cracked road meta. I mean, everywhere has cracked. Everywhere have cracked roads. Everywhere has proper grammatical nomenclature to denote unnecessarily large words to mean very simple things about grammatical structure. These are really cracked roads. That does suggest Texas quite a bit. This would be hot and dryness. SC vocational rehabilitation. Gotta go to vocational rehab, yo. Voco rehab. Voco rehab. Probably be looking around. We see an interstate sign, so we're gonna get a good score on this. I'm pretty confident. If only we could. Baptist Church, again suggesting south. I have 20. I feel pretty good about saying we're in Texas. At this point, though, 20. Florence and Augusta, those are Florence. I think those are Georgia places actually. 20 go to Atlanta. Augusta, okay. So we're probably in Florence and Augusta. So okay, so oh wait, Augusta, Georgia, Florence, South Carolina. Is that how that worked? Wait, where's Florence? Let me see Florence. Yeah, Florence. I don't. So this is where we are. We're in South Carolina, likely. It seems. Augusta. Okay, so okay. We're east. We head east, then we get to presumably Florence, and if we head west, we get to Augusta. Yeah, so we could be in Columbia, South Carolina. That's our safest bet, right in the middle, and it's a town. And usually, kind of end up near a town. Seems in Geoguessr. I think that's our best bet, and um. Well, you know what? E5. The easiest thing to do right now would just be to get on the highway, find our mile number. Okay. Yeah, I-20. I don't live too far from I-20. Actually, drive on I-20 pretty frequently. Weekly, multiple times a week, usually. Probably shouldn't be giving out that sort of triangulating information, but 773B, and we're near 77 North to get to Charlotte. 73B, 6B. This intersect twice. Oh, that's the path. That's the probably 277. Is that what it's telling us to do? 73B. I mean, it's pretty darn close to where we are. Go ahead and make that guess. I know we could get a little more accurate technically, but that's good for a lot of points. So, yeah, we had to trek a little way to get onto the highway, but that's fine. I wasn't gonna go through all the trouble of finding our way back. All in all, pretty good game. We only whiffed on one, and that was mostly due to bad camera. We got lucky with 5 English-speaking places, including 3 in the U.S., and we just I'm gonna say this was completely skill getting 5,000 points in Australia. So very good game for us, and that should wrap things up for this video, this 2-part video, in fact. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this entire trek of Geoguessr, please leave a like down below. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment if you'd like to discuss and praise me and worship me for getting 5,000 points in Australia, and for not missing a single country, and for missing one state. Getting really accurate with 4 out of 5, so pretty good. If you'd like to praise me, to worship me, thank you so much for watching, though. I really do appreciate it, and on behalf of everyone here at the Bagel Nation, what's the thing I say? Enjoy your stay here in the Bagel Nation. I think I'm having a stroke. My brain is dying. I need to get to sleep. Good night.